Hello, I'm Shruti Dargan from New Canadians, and joining me today is Karen Collins, the Chief Talent Officer at BMO Financial Group. We will be talking about BMO's Newcomer Talent Program. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So could you introduce our viewers to the program? What is the BMO Newcomer Talent Program all about, and what's the purpose behind it?
Sure. So the BMO Newcomer Talent Program is a program that really helps newcomers, immigrants and refugees introduce themselves to BMO. So we have on our BMO.com career site a newcomer talent page where people can go and check out jobs that we have posted, or they can introduce themselves to us by posting a resume or just a little bit about their background. And then that helps us match people to jobs. And then as part of the program, we have BMO employees who volunteer to help with employment readiness. And for me, this is the perfect connection of our purpose to boldly grow the good in business and life. We connect customers, colleagues, and communities. And we know that for immigrants and newcomers to Canada and their families, that first job in Canada is so pivotal, and we'd love that to be at BMO.
Now, Canada needs more and more people to grow its economy. So how does this program by BMO tackle the labor shortages in the country and also promote diversity and inclusivity?
Absolutely. So we look at immigration as a real driver for the Canadian economy. And when I think about the number of newcomers and refugees coming to both Canada and the US in 2020, we think it's a great way for us to invite people to join BMO. When I think about the benefits of having newcomers join us at BMO, there's a number of things that appeal to me. One of which is to have a global perspective. It helps us to increase diversity and inclusion in the workforce. It helps us to close some skills gaps. And it also helps us connect with our customers better, because then we have a workforce that really reflects the communities that we live and work in. So it's a benefit for us because we get talented, ready professionals who come and work for us, and also helps newcomers get settled in their first job in Canada.
In this program, how would you match prospective candidates to open roles at BMO?
So I've already talked about our website where people can go and post for a job, or they can post their resume. We also have two fantastic partners. We have one partner here in Canada, Access Employment, and they've been a long-standing partner. They help new Canadians get settled in the Canadian labor market. And then in the US, Upwardly Global, similar organization, but in the US, focused on the US labor market. And they help us and prospective qualified candidates get matched up to have them come and work at BMO. We also, a bit of a genesis around how this program came to be, I think is helpful context. We were thinking about our New Start program that helps new Canadians, even before they come to Canada, get started with banking services. And many of my colleagues started thinking about the employment side. How can we tap into this labor pool of qualified talent to come to Canada and start working for BMO? So it was really a natural evolution of that New Start program, and now we have the Newcomer Talent Program.
Let's also talk about the skill set that is required in the financial services industry. What skills and qualities do you seek in newcomers?
We are so focused on growth at BMO, and we've been hiring a lot of skills that are really focused on the future. So those would be deeply technical skills like data, digital, information security. So that's a key area. The second area is we're always looking for great BMO bankers. So people with excellent customer service skills, frontline people who can join us in our branches or our contact centers. So those would be the two kinds of skills that we typically look for, and where we see immigration and newcomers to Canada playing a key role.
Lastly, as an employer, what advice do you have for newcomer talent that's looking to apply for roles at BMO?
Such a great question, and I get asked that a lot. And so what my advice is look for an organization that has values that match your personal values, and also a focus on corporate culture. And for 17 years, for me, that's been BMO. At BMO, we have had values in place for many decades: responsibility, integrity, empathy, and diversity. And we also have a real focus on an amazing corporate culture. It's one of the best corporate cultures in North America, if not globally. We have a long-standing focus on our zero barriers to inclusion strategy, helping make sure that people feel psychologically safe and included at work, a focus on mental health, and then also thinking about how we help newcomers come and get settled at BMO as an employee. And so I would say BMO is a place, if those values match your values, that you should think about checking out the jobs we have posted on our website, or come and visit us at one of our many career fairs. We have lots of career fairs happening across all provinces in Canada, and we'd love to talk to you about the employment opportunities that we have available.
Well, thank you, Karen, for talking to us today.
Thank you.